taking back another lottery play of the Phillies versus the Pittsburgh Pirates spring training game. It's a home game for the Phillies at Big Cal Ballpark in Clearwater, Florida. And we got the starters playing today, so you know it's gonna be a good day for that one. Pitching for the Phillies today will be Trevor Richards, and pitching for the Pirates today will be Baxton Ashcraft. So you know we had some Baxton Ashcraft for the Pirates, and it's gonna be good. So you know, so we make sure we get the summer. So we got Magoo, we got Griffin, Hauser, Bull Jr., it is T. Johnson, Willie James, and that's your Pittsburgh Pirates starting line now. So pitching, yeah, so you know, to get the names right, guys, because I might be confused right now. So pitching, so coming at the bat for the Pirates, we got Jake. There you go, coming to the bat for the Pirates. No Pirate players on base. 0. Stop the first. Here we go. Trevor Richards got a pitch in there for you. So you may go get ready for running catch goes ball well. Trevor Richards got another pitch. You may go run catch. Swing the base, strike 1-1-1. Trevor Richards got another pitch. You may go run catch goes ball 2-2-1. Trevor Richards got another pitch. You may go get ready for a swing at the foul ball 2-2. And Trevor Richards got another pitch for you. We're going to get ready for it. And Jake may go as for a timeout, y'all. And Jake going to get right back to bat off 6 baseball. And Trevor Richards got another pitch for you. Where you may go get ready for it. Runner catch goes the ball 3-2 with a full count. And Trevor Richards got another pitch for you. May go get ready for it. He swing at that with the 5-3-2. And Trevor Richards got another pitch for you. May go get ready for it. Runner catch goes to strike 3. And Jake McGunn is out. First strike for Trevor Richards, 1K. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Connor Griffin. Connor Griffin coming next to bat for the Pirates. No Pirate players on base. 0. So coming next to bat for the Pirates, we have Connor Griffin coming next to bat for the Pirates. No Pirate players on base. 1 out. So the first, here we go. Trevor Richards got a pitch in there for you, Connor. Connor, get ready for it. Runner catch goes strike on 1. Trevor Richards got another pitch in there for you, Connor. Get ready for it. Swinging the base, strike 2 is 0-2. And Trevor Richards got another pitch for you, Connor. Get ready for it. And Connor Griffin asks for a time, and Connor Griffin get right in the back by 6 baseballs. And Trevor Richards got another pitch in there for you, Connor. Get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5-0-2. And Trevor Richards got another pitch in there for you, Connor. Get ready for it. Runner catches goes, balls 1 and 2. And Trevor Richards got another pitch in there for you, Connor. Get ready for it. And Trevor Richards on the pitch, Conor Griffin. And Conor Griffin grounds out softly to the pitcher, and Trevor Richards continues to the first base and vice versa in time. I said the Phillies going to get 1-1 on the Phillies season, and the Pirates going to get 1-0 on the season. And I'm wearing the vice versa jersey on, guys. And I watched this game with FT Sports Philadelphia. Yeah, that's the Pokemon posting. The coming next to bat for the Pirates, we have Spencer Hauser coming next to bat for the Pirates, and the Pirates plays on base, 2 outs, top of the first. Here we go. Trevor Richards got a pitch in there for Spencer Gray for it. Running catch goes to strike 1-1. And Trevor Richards got another pitch for Spencer Gray for it. Running catch goes to ball 1-1. And Trevor Richards got another pitch for Spencer Gray for it. You swing at that one's a 5 balls, 1-2. And Trevor Richards got another pitch in there for Spencer Gray for it. Running catch goes to ball 2, it's a 2-2. And Trevor Richards got another pitch in there for Spencer Gray for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Spencer Hausen's out. Second strikeout for Trevor Richards, 2K. And that's 3 outs for the Pirates. So we have a scores game, ladies and gentlemen. We move on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. We're going to turn the bat at the bottom of the first. And the 3 Philly players do at the bat at the bottom of the first would be Trey Turner, Castro, and Bryce Harper. At least today, guys, we got the starters playing, so that's a good thing. We ain't got this we were trying to fight for roster spots, so you know that's we got a regular guys. We got a regular open day roster guys. The main people that been on the roster since like forever, so we just got the random people that just trying to come in, trying to get a spot. So it's the fan favorite player. That's why the Lucky Roster jersey on, because you know when these ways going, I know so dirty, you have to get it clean. Because you know it was kind of a little messed up right now. Here go the Phillies start running. We got Trey Turner, Castro, Bryce Harper, Alabone, Ronnie Marsh, JT Realtor, Bryson Stott, Brian De La Cruz, and Johan Rojas. And that is your Phillies starting lineup. Big Trey. Come on, Trey. Show us what you've been working on this spring training. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. And Vaccine got a pitch coming for you trying to get ready for it. Running catch on the strike 1-1. And Vaccine got another pitch coming for you trying to get ready for it. Running catch is going to strike 2 is 0-2. I'm not in no files, dude. Don't even talk about that just yes and stuff in here, because I'm not in the files. Like, don't talk about that just and stuff here. Well, actually, if you think about it, dude, all of us kids who ever took pictures with Light Touch, we're actually all in the files. Everybody who ever took pictures with the Light Touch photo company when we were kids, we're all in the files because the Light, you know, the Light Touch photo company that took pictures of us when we were in school. They're in the files, so So just let you know that. And Vaccine under the pitch coming for Troy Gray Board. Ronnie's catch goes to balls 1 and 2. And Vaccine under the pitch coming for Troy Gray Board. Ronnie's catch goes to ball 2 is a 2 and 2. And Vaccine under the pitch coming for Troy Gray Board. And Trey Turner flies out to the right fielder. It moves to Valdez. And Trey turns out to the 0-1. And coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Kyle Swan connects the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. We're going out, bottom of the first, here we go. Bryson got a pitch getting there for you. Swan with a great for it. Ronnie's catch goes, the ball's 1-0. And Bryson got another pitch getting there for you. Swan with a great for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 1-1. And Bryson got another pitch getting there for you. Swan with a great for it. Ronnie's catch goes, the ball 2 is a 2-1. And Braxton got another pitch getting there for you. Swan with a great for it. You swing that one goes right. You swing that one goes right. Braxton got a pitch. You swing right. Catch the ball 1-0. Braxton got a pitch. You swing and miss. That strike 1-1. Braxton got another pitch. You swing right. Catch the ball 2-1. Braxton got another pitch. You swing that one go high. You go way right there. That ball's going, gone. Solo home run for Castro, and the Phillies are on the board. So the score, the Pirates got 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. And the Phillies get their first one scoring the top of the first inning to Castro with solo home run. And Castro was 1 for 1, y'all. And this is Castro's first home run on the spring training season on a fly ball to right field. That was 1-0 Phillies. We got a swerve on to kick off the spring training. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Castro. That's how you know home run freaking king. Hey, love for that one. Home run freaking king, man. That's why you don't want to be king. Hello. Yeah, so I like Bill Cosmo. He's a home run freaking king. He does everything right, so you know how that goes. You can't even say anything else right there, so. You like the Phillies? Yeah, I like the Phillies. Yeah, I like the Eagles, the Sixers, and the Phillies. Yeah. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 1 out, bottom of the first, here we go. And Bryce Harper asks for a time on your Bryce Harper can right back the back system on base on. And Bryce got another pitch, got a pitch getting for Bryce going for Bryce catch goes the ball 1-0. Bryce got another pitch to Bryce. Bryce catch goes Bryce swinging that was 5-1. And Bryce got another pitch getting for Bryce going for Bryce swinging at the 5-1-2. And Bryce got another pitch getting for Bryce going for it. And Bryce Harper flies out to the one fielder. Jake Ringo and Bryce Harper's out. And Bryce Harper over 1. So okay, right, so you just starting to get back in the rhythm again. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Bohm connects the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 outs, bottom of the first, here we go. Braxton got a pitch getting for Alec away for right catch goes the balls 1-0. And Braxton got a pitch getting for Alec away for it. You swing that one goes right into the grass. Swing that one goes right into the grass all the way to wall. And Alec Bohm runs around first, stop at second. Alec Bohm got a W. Alec Bohm got a hit. Alec Bohm's 1 for 1, y'all. This is Alec Bohm's first double on the first double in the spring training season. This is Alec Bohm's first double on the 2026 spring training season on the short line drive to the center fielder, Mitch Jennings. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh next to the bat for the Phillies. You got 1 free player on the second base, 2 outs, bottom of the first, here we go. Braxton got a pitch getting Brandon Marsh, great board. Riley's catch goes and strike 1 on 1. And Braxton got a pitch getting Brandon Marsh, great board. You swing it down when it's a foul. You swing it down when it's a 5-0-2. Come on, Marshy. You know that injury you have your foot, that's what you miss doing the training part. Damn it. Got your damn foot. And Braxton got another pitch getting Brandon Marsh, great board. You swing it down when that's another 5-0, still 1-2. if we could get more home runs like this in spring training for Kyle Swinton, he's going to translate that into the regular season because we already know. And Braxton got the pitch going to play Morris Greenwood. And Brandon Rush lines out to the shortstop, Connor Griffin, and Brandon Rush is out. Brandon Rush, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. And Brandon Rush, you 0 for 1. And you stranded at 1 with second base. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So it's going the Pirates have 0 runs, the Phillies have 1 run. And that's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Pirates turn the bat. Let's see if the Pirates can even turn the bat at the top of the second. And that was 1-0 Phillies. And the 3 power players do the bat at the top of the second will be Rafael Flores Jr., Emmanuel Valdez, and Emilio Valdez. That's right, Coach Stone. Go Phillies. Go Phillies, yep. You just got a swerve on to start it off, y'all. Thanks to Cal Swerve. Hello. You're a Cal Swerve fan, you better get a sign saying the swerve on's coming, because you know if that comes off all regular season, you already know. Cal Swerve might try to break the home run record again. Because you know this is a good start somewhere. Alright, so pitch change for the Phillies. So Trevor Richards done pitching today. Coming to pitch for the Phillies will be Zach Pop. And coming up the bat for the Pirates, we have Rafael Ford Jr. coming to bat for the Pirates. No Pirate players on base. Zeros. Top of the second. Here we go. And Zach Paul got a pitch to William Rafael Greenwood. Runner catches goes balls below. And Zach Paul got another pitch to William Rafael Greenwood. He swung it down with the 5 balls 1-1. And Zach Paul got another pitch to William Rafael Greenwood. Runner catches goes strike 2 to 1-2. And Zach Paul got another pitch to William Rafael Greenwood. And Rafael Ford Jr. asked for time on you. Rafael Ford Jr. is driving the back to baseballs. And Zach Paul got another pitch to William Rafael Greenwood. And Rafael Ford Jr. flies out to the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. And Rafael Ford Jr. is out. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Emmanuel Valdez coming next to bat for the Pirates. And Pirate players on base. 1 out, top of the second, here we go. Zach Paul got a pitch to Emmanuel Greenwood. Swing and a miss, and that strike 1 is on 1. Yeah, did you see that, Star Wars? What's up, Star Wars? Did you watch it on the NBA? Kyle Schwarber hit his first ever home run in spring training. Kyle Schwarber hit his first home run, so we got Schwarber on to kick it off. Kyle Schwarber today, you already know. And Zach Paul got another pitch to Emmanuel Greenwood. Runner catch goes the balls 1-1. And Zach Paul got another pitch to Emmanuel Greenwood. Around that catch goes strike two is a 1-2. You see, some stars they got the right shoulder. You know why? Cause it's the starters playing. It's our starters playing. So you know that's a good feeling. When you got the starting Phillies playing, the extra ones that are on the roster, you know it's gonna be a good game. And that's the difference between Rainy Rivers. That's what time you're Rainy Rivers. Give Rainy Rivers his own baseball. And that's why the difference between Rainy and Great Boy. You speaking that one's a 5 was 1-2. And that's why the difference between Rainy and Great Boy. Right now, catch goes to ball 2, the 2-2. And that's why the difference between Rainy and Great Boy. Swing in the mids, and that's strike 3. And Emmanuel Valdez is out. First strikeout was Zach Pop, 1K. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates here is Visual Valdez. You got Visual Valdez coming next to bat for the Pirates, and the Pirates playing on Rays. 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Zach Pop got the pitch getting Visual. Valdez catch goes to Rose 1-0. And Zach Pop got the pitch getting Visual. Great for it. Swing in the mids, and that strike one is 1-1. And Zach Pop got the pitch getting Visual. Great for it. Runner catch goes to ball 2, the 2-1. And that's why I got the pitch getting as originally great board. Runner catch goes to ball 3, the 3-1. And that's why I got the pitch getting for you as a really great board. Runner catch goes to strike 2, the 3-2 is a full count. And that's why I got the pitch getting for you as a really great board. And that is ball 4. And Elizabeth Valdez is walked and will race the first base for the Pirates. Way to go, Zach Spot. Zach Spot, you had to walk Elizabeth Valdez. Come on, man. Why you have to walk somebody, man? So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have Shamiri Johnson coming next to the bat for the Pirates. And then we got 1 Pirate player on first base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Zach Spot got the pitch getting for Shamiri, get ready for it. Right now, catcher goes the balls 1-0. And Zach Spot got the pitch getting for Shamiri, get ready for it. And Shamiri Johnson flies out to the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. And Shamiri Johnson is out. And that's 3 outs for the Pirates. So the score, the Pirates have 0 runs, the Phillies have 1 run. And moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see what the Phillies need to turn the red at the bottom of the second. And it's still 1-3 Phillies. And the three Philly players do at the bat at the bottom of the second will be JT Realmuto, Bryson Stott, and Brian De La Cruz. Now let's see what JT gonna do. JT better not strike that long. I'm looking at JT and Bryson Stott because those two, they better not strike the hell out. Because we don't need it. We don't need it. You don't need these two striking out. Right stuff come on Phillies, right? Come on Phillies regulars. Alright, here we go. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have JT Realmuto coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans or Rays. 0 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Braxton got a pitch connected by JT Gray board. Ronnie's catching go to strike 1-0-1. And Braxton got another pitch connected by JT Gray board. Goes right into the grass. Right your damn room. Goes right into the grass. And that's a single. JT Realmuto will advance to first base for the Phillies. JT Realmuto got a hit. He's 1 for 1, y'all. And JT Realmuto singles on the ground ball to the center fielder, Mitch James. As I'm talking about, JT, get stuff on base. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stott next to bat for the Phillies. He got 1 free ground first base. 0 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Braxton got a pitch in there for you. Stott got right board. Ronnie's catching go to strike 1-1. And Braxton got another pitch in there for you. Stott got right board. Ronnie's catching go to strike 2 is 0-2. Come on, Stott. Stott too hottie. Come on, Stott. We need something out of you this spring. Come on now. We need to be some good looks out of you. I'm not Bryce Harper. I got the jersey. I'm a fan. I'm not Bryce Harper, okay? I'm a fan, okay? And Braxton got another pitch in there for Stott got right board. Ooh, the man's bleeding. That man bleeding out his nose. Ah, he bleeding. Oh, that's a nosebleed right there. Oh, that's not good. We got an injury delay, y'all. This guy got hit right in the nose. And right to the ground. That's a single. Bryson Stott will advance to first base for the field. Bryson Stott got a hit. 1 for 1, y'all. And Bryson Stott singles on the ground ball to the third baseman, Jack Reardon, and Jake Wiggin, and JT went second base. To the Phillies got Bryson Stott on first base, and JT on second base. But damn, that baseball hit the guy right in the nose, man. That guy got hit in the nose. Star Wars, you seen on the MVF, right? The guy got hit in the nose, right? You watching on the MVF. He got hit right in the nose. Yo, we get hit in the nose with a baseball, man. It messed up your damn. It hit you right through the bone of your nose and caused you to bleed. Damn. Nigga, my boy, by Thompson, I got something to say for you. I ain't gonna come at your neck here, cause just, just like, damn. I'm gonna have lots of you the whole damn season, man. The whole damn season, cause I'm gonna add something for your behind. Yeah, and Kevin on you next to you too. Yeah, you make the bet you guys hit like he can't hit for shit. I'm gonna have something to say for you because you make Justin Crawford look like he can't hit. Yeah, we're gonna have something for you for that one. I'm gonna come for your neck for that too. Cause we'll come for you for that one. So the first two and Jesus Castro will play third base and Jake Williams batting 8 playing third base for the Pirates. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Brian De La Cruz next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly players on first base and second base. 0 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Braxton got a pitch connected for you. Brian De La Cruz, you wait for it. Brian is catching those balls with him. And Braxton got another pitch connected for you. Brian De La Cruz, you wait for it. You still get that was a 5 balls 1-1. Yeah, that's sorry for I'm sorry for Jack Wiggin of defensive powers. You got hit in the nose of the baseball, and I'm sorry that it caused you to bleed. That's terrible. And Braxton got another pitch connected for you. Brian De La Cruz, you wait for it. That ball's in the dirt. That's a ball 2, the 2-1. If Brian De La Cruz is better in playing in right field, we have to switch something up right there for the opening day thing. We might have to make Brian De La Cruz play right field every day then. When those can see him, sit down. And Braxton got another pitch coming for you. Von Cruz, get ready for it. You swing it down with the 5 balls of 2-2. And Braxton got another pitch coming for you. Von Cruz, get ready for it. Wait, I gotta look at something right now. Did I just wait for the pitch powers? I don't know. Yeah, Von Cruz did play for the Pittsburgh Pirates in 2024. That's his former team. And then in 2025 he played with the Atlanta, I think it was Atlanta Braves, I think so, yeah, but damn. That's why I knew this is one of his teams he played for. And Rex gonna pitch me Von Cruz away for it. He's swinging that with the left was 2-2. And Rex gonna pitch me Von Cruz away for it. Swinging the miss, and that's strike 3. And Von Cruz out. Von Cruz, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Johan Rojas next to bat for the Phillies. We got Phillies on first base and second base. 1 out. Bob in the second, here we go. Braxton got a pitch, going for you, Rojas going for it. Johan Rojas, why would you grind into a double play? And Johan Rojas grinds into a double play to the third baseman, Giannis Castro, to the first baseman, Emmanuel Valdez. JT Wheeler's out at third base, and Johan Rojas is out at first base. Damn it, Johan Rojas. Damn it. And that's 3 outs in the Phillies, so score the Pirates have 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. That's the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. We move on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Pirates turn the bat. Let's see what the Pirates are going to turn the bat at the top of the third. And it's still 1-0 Phillies. And the 3 Pirate players in the bat at the top of the third will be Jesus Casu, Rich James, and Jake Ringham. So you suppose the Pirates have 1, 2, 3. So you support the Pirates? No, I don't support the Pirates, no. I only support the Eagles. I only support the Philadelphia Eagles, the Philadelphia 76ers, and the Philadelphia Phillies. I don't cover no Philadelphia Flyers, no Philadelphia Union, and no Philadelphia Wings. So that's a hockey team, a soccer team, and a lacrosse team. So I only do Eagles, Sixers, and Phillies. So yeah, so that's just when you know that one. So pitching change for the Phillies. So Zach Trout's done pitching for the day. Coming to pitch for the Phillies will be Kyle Beckhams. So coming to bat for the Pirates, we have Jesus Casio coming to bat for the Pirates, and the Pirates players on base. 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Kyle Beckhams gonna pitch for you, Jesus. Get ready for it. Right now, catch going strike on 1. And Kyle Beckhams gonna pitch for you, Jesus. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes balls 1-1. And Kyle Beckhams gonna pitch for you, Jesus. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 is 1-2. And then Kyle Beckhams gonna pitch for you, Jesus. Get ready for it. And Jesus Casio is from timeout, yo. And Jesus Casio gonna be right in the back of 6 base rules. And Kyle Beckhams gonna pitch for you, Jesus. Get ready for it. You swing at that one, it's a 5 balls, 1-2. And Kyle Becker's going to pitch for the G's going for one. And G's Castillo strikes out the foul too. And G's Castillo is out. First strikeout for Kyle Becker's 1K. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Mitch James coming next to bat for the Pirates, and the Pirates players on base. 1 out, top of the third, here we go. Kyle Becker's got a pitch in for you, Mitch, great boy. Runner catches goes, strike one's on one. And Kyle Becker's got a pitch in for you, Mitch, great boy. And Mitch James grinds out to the shortstop, Trey Turner, who threw it to the first baseman, Bryce Harper in time. And Mitch James is out. Like those straight he has got the Phillies, that's really nice. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Jake Ringo come next to bat for the Pirates. No power plays on base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Kyle Becker's gonna pitch in there for you, Jake. Great for it. You swing at that was a 5 on 1. And Kyle Becker's gonna pitch in there for you, Jake. Great for it. Right now, catches go to strike 2 is 0 2. What's up, Slim? Hey guys, hey guys, welcome to the MGSN Network, the Mastery High Gaming Sports Network. And we're covering the Phillies and Pirates today. And you know that baseball season, guys, we're better than ESPN. We're better than ESPN, we're better than Fox. And we're also better than MLB Network, yo. And so this one with Jonathan Good. And Kyle Becker's gonna pitch in for you, Jake Rayburn. And James McGowan grounds out softly to the pitcher, Kyle Becker's, who threw to the first baseman, Bryce Harper in time. And James McGowan is out. And that's 3 outs to the Pirates. So score the Pirates have 0 runs, the Phillies have 1 run. And moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies turn the bat at the bottom of the third. It's still 1 to the Phillies. And the 3 Philly players do at the bat at the bottom of the third will be Trey Turner, Castro, and Bryce Harper. Trey Turner's over 1. Castro is 1 with a home run, an RBI and a run. And Bryce Harper's over 1. Yeah, because the Phillies are back. So, the boys and the pinch shots are back. Baseball is back. The boys are back to play. The boys are back to play. The Phillies and the pinch shots are back to play. I can't say back in town yet because they ain't going to be back in town until like the end of March. So then you can say that, but I can't say that. Yeah, because I don't use that term because, you can't say, like, damn, because then it would make no sense, It's good to talk about these boys because you know when it's back, when whether you hear talk about the boys, it's to stop a Phillies damn game. Let's go, Trey Turner. Let's go, Tricky Trey. So coming to bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Let's go, Trey. Let's go, Tricky Trey. And pitching change for the Pirates. So Braxton Ashcraft is done pitching for the day. Coming to pitch for the Pirates will be Joe Los Sorcia. So Joe got a pitch for Trey Gray for Ronnie's catch goes to ball 1-0. And Joe got another pitch for Trey. Ronnie's catch goes to ball 2 to 2-0. And Joe got another pitch for Trey Gray for Ronnie's catch goes to ball 3 to 3-0. And Joe got another pitch for Trey Gray for Ronnie's catch goes to strike 1 is a 3-1. And Joe got another pitch for Trey Gray for And that is ball four. And Trey Turner is walked to advance to first base for the Phillies. And this is Trey Turner's first walk of the game. Trey Turner got on base with a walk, y'all. And here comes the home run hitter who just hit his first home run in this damn game. Kyle Schwarber. So coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Kyle Schwarber next to bat for the Phillies. You got 1 free player on first base, 2 outs, 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Come on, Kyle. And Joe got a pitch in there for you. Schwarber get ready for it. Come on. Listen. And Joe do a pitch on to his first baseman. Joe do a pitch on to his first baseman to make sure that Trey Turner got the first base bag. Pickerton number 1 at first base. And Joe got a pitch in there for his Schwarber get ready for it. Rodney's catch is good. Strike 1 is on 1. Come on, Schwarber. Hit another Schwarber. Hit the first one. Hit another one. Let's leave the park again. And Joe got another pitch in there for his Schwarber get ready for it. Rodney's catch is good. The ball is 1-1. Yeah, Foskey is a beast for the Pittsburgh Pirates. I ain't gonna lie. You play him like that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. And Joe got another pitch in there for you. Smooth, great boy. And Kyle Schwarber got hit by a pinch and will advance to first base for the Phillies. And Trey Turner will advance second base. So the Phillies has Kyle Schwarber on first base and Trey Turner on second base. Joe LaSordia, why would you hit Kyle Schwarber with a pitch, dummy? Like, really? So he's gonna start. He's starting off the spring just hitting people now. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. We got 50 fans on first base and second base. 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Joe got a pitch in the way, Bryce get ready for it. Swing in the miss, and that strike one's on 1. And Joe got another pitch when Bryce get ready for it. That ball's in the dirt, the ball's 1-1. I got to some Bryce over check, you know, I gotta do that, you know. And so I got new. So Joe got another pitch for Bryce get ready for it. Swing in the miss, and that strike 2 is a 1-2. It looked like Bryce Harper cut his beard down or something. I just noticed that. Carson got new cleats on his feet. So that's new. And Joe got another pitch in for Bryce going for it. Rodney's catch goes to ball 2, the 2-2. And Joe got another pitch in for Bryce going for it. And passing ball by the catcher, Raphael Floyd Jr. And Trey Turner advanced to third base, and Kyle Schwarber advanced to second base. So the Phillies had Kyle Schwarber on second base and Trey Turner on third base. And Joe got another pitch in for Bryce going for it. Rodney's catch goes to ball 3 is a 3-2 is a full count. And Joe got another pitch for Bryce going for it. He swings down to 5-1-2-2, and Joe got another pitch for Bryce going for it. Rodney's catch goes to ball 3 is a 3-2 is a full count. And Joe got another pitch for Bryce going for it. He swung that was a 5 balls and 3-2. And Joe got another pitch for your vice grade one. Look at Tom Cody and we Jr. The booth. And Vice off the grounds out lead to the third baseman. James Castillo to the first baseman. Emmanuel Valdez and Vice off is out. Vice off, you 0 for 2. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Bohm next to bat for the Phillies. We got 3 players on second base and third base. 1 out, 5 in the third. Here we go. Joe got a pitch in for you, Alec, and waiting for it. Rodney's catch to go to strike on his own 1. And Joe got a pitch in for you, Alec, and waiting for it. Right, get Trail, another ring. And Alec Bohm is out on the sacrifice fly to the right fielder. Emmanuel Valdez. And Alec Bohm is out. Alec Bohm, you 1 for 2. And Cashman advanced to third base. But the Phillies score another run. So scoring the Pirates have 0 runs. The Phillies have 2 runs. And the Phillies will get the second one score in the bottom of the third thanks to Trey Turner. Now it's 2-0 Phillies. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Brandon Marsh next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 free player on third base, 2 outs, 5 in the third. Here we go. Joe got a pitch connected by Marsh, great board. Ronnie's catch goes the ball, 1-0. And Joe got a pitch by Marsh, great board. Swing and a miss, that strike was the 1-1. Come on, Marshy. Get Schwarber home. Get Kyle Schwarber home. So we get our third one. And Joe got another pitch connected for you. By Marsh, great board. Ronnie's catch goes to ball 2 to 2-1. And Joe got the pitch by Marsh, great board. Ronnie's catch goes to strike 2 to 2-2. And Joe got the pitch by Marsh, great board. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Brandon Marsh is out. Brandon Marsh, you 0 for 2 with your first strikeout. And you let Kyle Schwarber on base. Well, that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's good. The Pirates have 0 runs. The Phillies have 2 runs. And that's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Pirates turn the bad. Let's see the Pirates need to turn the bad top of the form. And now it's 2-0 Phillies. And the 3 Pirate players need the bad top of the form will be Connor Griffin, Spencer Hauser, and Fabio Flores Jr. This Phillies game, this Phillies game is better than the one yesterday. We at least the Phillies scored because we got the veterans up in there. Yeah, because when you got the veterans up in there, you know the starters playing, starting Phillies playing. When you got the veteran Phillies players out there playing, instead of just people trying to fight for a roster spot, it makes the game feel much more better. When you get a bunch of people trying to get a roster spot, it's like you're not gonna get a good game. I got 10 runs here. Picture with the Phillies. Nice. So pitch change for the Phillies. So Kyle, because it's the pitcher for the day, come to pitch for the Phillies be 10 runs here. So coming at the bat for the Pirates, we had Connor Griffin come to the bat for the Pirates. No Pirates playing on Rays. Zeros, top of the fourth. Here we go. 10 Rays here. Got a pitch connect by Connor Griffin. Right now, catch go strike 1-1. And 10 Rays here. Got a pitch connect by Connor Griffin. And Connor Griffin flies out sharply to the center field of Johan Rojas. And Connor Griffin is out. Just think about that other people feel like when you have Mars, Crawford, and then go see her there every day. Yeah. Next season, that's going to be something. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have Spencer Hauser connects the bat for the Pirates. No Pirates players on Rays. 1 out, top of the floor, here we go. 10 Rays here, got a pitch connect by Spencer Gray Boyd. Right now, catch the go, the strike one is on 1. And 10 Rays here, got a pitch connect by Spencer Gray Boyd. You swing at that one, goes right into the stands, and that's a foul ball, 0-2. And 10 Rays here, got a pitch connect by Spencer Gray Boyd. Right now, catch the goes, the balls 1-2. And 10 Rays here, got a pitch connect by Spencer Gray Boyd. Right now, catch the goes, the ball 2, the 2-2. And 10 Rays here, got a pitch connect by Spencer Gray Boyd. Right now, catch the goes, the strike 3, and Spencer Hauser is out. First strikeout for 10 Rays here, 1 K. That's how you throw strikes. I hope JT knows how the AVS challenge thing works. That, hope you know how to use it. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have Raphael Floyd Jr. connects the bat for the Pirates. No Pirates players on Rays. 2 outs, top of the fourth, here we go. 10 Rays here, got a pitch connect for Raphael Gray Floyd. Right now, catch the strike 1-1. And 10 Rays here, got a pitch for Raphael Gray Floyd. Right now, catch the balls 1-1. And 10 Rays here, got a pitch connect for Raphael Gray Floyd. Right now, catch the strike 2 is 1-2. And 10 Rays here, got a pitch for Raphael Gray Floyd. And Raphael Floyd Jr. asks for time on y'all. And Raphael Floyd Jr. get right back in the bat versus some of baseballs. And 10 Rays here, got a pitch connect for Raphael Gray Floyd. I want to get tired of Joel being out for the organization. What is Joel trying to say to the organization? He ain't going to go out there and play. And he ain't going to play because they're not giving him what they ain't listening to his commands. Demands, and he's not going to go out there and play. So they want me to say, why should I even go out there and play for an organization they're not even going to try to give me some help within the trade deadline. So why should I even go out there then? Why should I even do that? If they can't even help me get anybody else to come, help, they can't find somebody to come help me out. Why should I sacrifice my body out there? And team in the pitch Raphael Ford Jr. grinds out to the third baseman Allen who do it to the first baseman Bryce Harper in time, and Raphael Ford Jr. is out. And that's 3 outs to the Pirates. So scored the Pirates had 2 runs, the Phillies had 2 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies turn the bat at the bottom of the fourth, and it's still 2-0 Phillies. And the 3 Philly players doing the bat at the bottom of the fourth will be J.T. Realmuto, Bryson Stott, and Brian De La Cruz. J.T. Realmuto is 1-for-1, Bryson Stott is 1-for-1, and Brian De La Cruz is 0-for-1 with a strikeout. This Andrew gonna be out again. It's like we're gonna lose the Timberwolves game tonight, so that's just gonna be like that's gonna be an L. Because Anthony Edwards is gonna go the hell off, and then we can't stop Anthony Edwards from scoring there, but that's a problem. And then then the Sixers like just take it down, because because then they're just going like, what's the point in it? What's the point? He said, "Keep Nolan Harper in the minors." And that picture. Nolan Harper was terrible yesterday. Couldn't throw strikes and shit. I can't say it's for the Pirates. So pinch hitters for the Pirates. So Joe Losorio is done pitching today. Coming to pitch for the Pirates will be Cam Sanders. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had J.T. Realmuto come to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Cam Sanders got a pitch going to bring J.T. away for it. Rodney's catch good. A strike on his own one. And Cam Sanders got another pitch going to bring J.T. away for it. Rodney's catch good. A strike 2 is 0-2. And Cam Sanders got another pitch going to bring J.T. Gray for it. Rodney's catch is good. As well as 1-2. And Cam Sanders got another pitch going to bring J.T. Gray for it. You swing at that one. That's a 5-1-2. Oh yeah, right. The Blue Jays and the White Sox are playing against each other today. I think it is. So they got Ranger picking pictures for that game. That'll be interesting. And I just found out that C.J. Stubbs, C.J. Stubbs on the Blue Jays. I just googled him up and found that he's related to Garrett Stubbs. That's his younger brother. So it's like we were going to get some Garrett Stubbs' younger brother's team yesterday. And I just didn't even realize that because I was like, that last name is Stubbs. I'm like, he plays with somebody. And I didn't even, I looked through, he's ready to get Stubbs. I'm like, there you go. And Cam Sanders got another pitch going to play J.T. Gray for it. Swinging the miss and that's strike 3 and J.T. is out. J.T. is you 1 for 2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Bryson Stott next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Cam Sanders got a pitch going to play Stott away for it. Swinging the miss and that strike 1 is 0-1. And Cam Sanders got another pitch for Stott away for it. Swinging the miss and that strike 2 is 0-2. What's that here? We gave a 1-year contract to bring you Dan back. And Cam Sanders got another pitch going to play Stott away for it. And Bryson Stott has for a time on your Bryson Stott get right back in the red basket some more baseballs. And Cam Sanders got another pitch going to play Stott away for it. And Bryson Stott strikes down the foul too. And Bryson Stott's down. Bryson Stott, you 1 for 2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Ryan De La Cruz next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Kevin Sanders got a pitch in there for you. Ryan De La Cruz going for one. And Ryan De La Cruz grounds out to the shortstop, Connor Griffin, to the first baseman, Emmanuel Valdez, and Ryan De La Cruz is out. Ryan De La Cruz, you 0 for 2 with your first strikeout. Terrible. That's 3 outs to the Phillies. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So score the Pirates had 0 the Phillies had 2 1. That's the end of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fifth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Pirates turn the red. Let's see if the Pirates will turn the red top of the fifth. And still 2 0 Phillies. And the 3 power plays to the red top of the fifth will be Emmanuel Valdez, Emerson Valdez, and Terrell Johnson. Yeah, let me see if I can correct what I just said, because I was like, I was correct to say that yeah, correct what I just said. Let me see if I correct what I just said about the, if I was right, Blue Jays and Red Sox are playing today. So I don't know who's pitching that game, because if who's pitching that game, you know they're gonna get some good innings out of that man. So March 1st is going to be interesting because the Red Sox got to come on the field and the vacate one part to take on the Phillies in the spring training game. And you know, like, I hope they don't have Ranger pitch in that game because then that will just be one of those games that'll be like, damn, the Rangers are going to make the Phillies look bad, look at small team look really bad. It's going to be one of those games you not want to see. But then it'd be like, damn. The pitch change for the Phillies are 10 minutes. Yes, I'm pitching tonight. For the day, come to pitch for the Phillies be Genesis Cameron. So coming up the bat for the Pirates, we have Emmanuel Valdez going to bat for the Pirates. No Pirates players on base. Zeros. Top of the fifth. Here we go. Genesis going to pitch. Going to for you. Emmanuel great for it. Running catch goes balls with him. And Genesis going to pitch. Going to for Emmanuel great for it. Swing and a miss. And that strike one is 1-1. And Genesis going to pitch. Going to for Emmanuel great for it. Emmanuel Valdez grounds out to the shortstop. Trey Turner due to the first base and invites over in time. And Emmanuel Valdez is out. Come on, Jennings can really strike somebody out. So coming up next, the red for the Pirates hand. He's Emmanuel Valdez comes next to red for the Pirates. No Pirates players on base. 1 out, top of the fifth. Here we go. Jennings can really gonna pitch canoe for you. And Richard, you ready for it? Ronda catch goes balls with him. And Jennings can really gonna pitch canoe for you as really. Ronda catch goes ball 2 with a 2-0. And Dennis Cameron gonna pitch canoe for you as really great for it. And so that one goes right to the grass, and that's a single. And those three voters will race the first base for the Pirates. And those three voters, dang it, he made the first, dang, he got on the first base, man. Dang it. So he then goes right into the grass, not a single. And those three voters will race the first base for the Pirates. And the Williams Valdez singles on the ground ball to the center fielder. On the center fielder, Johan Rojas deflected by the pitcher, Janice Cabrera. Terrible. Coming next to bat for the Pirates here. To Johnson coming next to bat for the Pirates. Got 1-5 player on first base. 1 out, top of the fifth. Here we go. Janice Cabrera got a pitch good for you. Jimmy, the way board. Right next catch goes the balls 1 out. And Janice Cabrera got a pitch for you to the way board. You swing it down when it's a 5 balls and 1-1. And James Cameron gonna pitch for you to the way board. And James Cameron do pitch over to his first baseman, Bryce Harper, to make sure that the Valdez can get the first base back if he continue to run at first base. And James Cameron gonna pitch for to the way board. Damn, Marsh! You fired and you couldn't get there. Damn it. Marsh is coming in for it, and he couldn't get there. It's really that when running goes, that's a single. Terrell Johnson raised the first base for the Pirates. Terrell Johnson singles on a 5-hole to the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And the Raiders to raise the second base. The Pirates had Terrell Johnson on first base. And the Raiders on second base. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Junior Castillo coming next to bat for the Pirates. Got 5 players on first base and second base. Going out, top of the fifth. Here we go. Janice Cabrera got a pitch for you. Jesus, great board. You swing it down with a 5-1. And Janice Cabrera got a pitch for you. Jesus, great board. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. Dang it, right, the boys. Dang it, bro, how was you gonna catch them? And Janice Cabrera got a pitch for you. Jesus, great board. That ball's in the dirt. That's a ball's 1-2. And Jesus Cabrera gonna pitch and break Jesus great board. And Jesus flies out to the right fielder, Brian Cruz. And Jesus can see us out. But Mauricio Valdez advanced to third base. So the Pirates got Julian Johnson on first base. And Mauricio Valdez on third base. Players at the corners down. Then coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Miss Jam. Coming next to bat for the Pirates, we got 5 players on first base and third base. 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Janice Cabrera got a pitch gonna break Mitch going board. Right now, catch goes the balls with him. And Janice Cabrera got a pitch gonna break Mitch going board. You swing it down when it's a 5 balls 1-1. And Janice Cabrera got a pitch gonna break Mitch going board. Right now, catch goes the ball 2 is a 2-1. James career gonna pitch can play Michigan Rainbow. You swing at that one that's about you swing at that one that's about running coach gonna strike two, the 2-2. Yep, that definitely is a strike. Yep. And James career gonna pitch can play Michigan Rainbow. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three, and Miss James is out. First strikeout for James career, 1K. And that's the answer to the Pirates. So score the Pirates have 0 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs. And we know to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see the Phillies do turn the red at the bottom of the fifth. And it's still 2 of the Phillies. And the three Philly players do at the red at the bottom of the fifth will be Johan Rojas, Trey Turner, Kyle Sproul. Johan is 0 for 1. Trey Turner is 0 for 1 with a walk and a run. And Kyle Sproul is 1 for 1 with a home run, a hit by pitch, and an RBI. So pitching change for the Pirates. So Kansas says the pitcher of the day coming to the pitch for the Phillies, coming to pitch for the Pirates to be Nick Dombrowski. Look at Jesse Cole right there. Look at that. And prospect. So coming to bat for the Phillies, we have Johan Rojas going to bat for the Phillies. No play fans on base. 0 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Nick Dombrowski got a pitch connect for you Rojas going for a running cut goes balls below. Nick Dombrowski got a pitch for you Rojas going for you. Swing that was a foul times 1-1. And Nick Dombrowski got a pitch connect for you Rojas going for a running cut goes strike two is 1-2. And Nick Dombrowski got a pitch connect for you Rojas going for it. And Johan Rojas expert time on Johan Rojas going to be the system of base holes. And Nick Dombrowski got another pitch connect for you Rojas going for it. You swing that one, that's a 5-1-1-2. And Nick Dombrowski got another pitch for you Rojas going for it. Ronnie's catch goes to ball 2 to 2-2. And Nick Dombrowski got another pitch connect for you Rojas going for it. Ronnie's catch goes to ball 3 to 3-2 to full kill. And Nick Dombrowski got another pitch for you Rojas going for it. And that is ball 4. And Johan Rojas is walked and will advance to first base for the Phillies. And this is Johan Rojas' first walk of the game. Yeah, just go. You got to watch the veterans play. You got to see how the veterans people do the shit. You got to see the veteran people do their thing. You the boss, man. You're the rookie. You get to watch the veterans people do that shit. Once been in there with me for longer than you have. You ain't been in that long, but they been longer than you have. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner. The next to bat the Phillies, you got one free player on first base. 0 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Nick Dombrowski got a pitch getting for Trey. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes balls with it. Wait, they're gonna say, don't tell me that's straight. Oh, it is. Well, damn. I'm gonna turn on that one, so it is on the wall. And Nick Ross got a pitch getting Trey. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes balls with it. And Nick Ross got a pitch getting Trey. Get ready for it. Nick Ross got a pitch over to his first baseman to make sure that Johan Wilson got the first base back. Pick a 10 number 1 at first base. And Nick Dombrowski got another pitch getting for Trey. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catch go to strike 1 is 1-1. And Nick Dombrowski got another pitch getting for Trey. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catch go to strike 1 is 1. And Nick Dombrowski got another pitch to Trey. Ronnie's catch go to strike 2 2. And Nick Dombrowski got another pitch to Trey. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catch go to strike 3. Trey turns out. Trey Turner, you 0 for 2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Kyle Schwarber next to bat for the Phillies. We got one free player on first base, 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Nick Dombrowski got a pitch in for you. Schwarber get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes to balls 1-0. And Nick Dombrowski got another pitch for you. Schwarber get ready for it. And the Pirates catcher tried to do a pitch over to the second base and try to get out on Johan Wilson, but he saved at second base. And this is Johan Wilson's first deal in the spring training on second base. You're not calling Johan Wilson a veteran. I understand. I understand he did, but I understand that. But there were a lot of people crying. There was a lot of people doing the Johan Wilson crying thing. Because when they saw that Johan Wilson was getting sent down to the minors, they were like, everybody was in the comments of when somebody's video getting mad about that. They were all sad about that. They were like, no. They were like, everybody said Johan Wilson should be up in the bigs with the Phillies. Why did he send him down the minors? Like, he's not that good. And now that he's back up there and playing with the Phillies in the spring training, y'all got Johan Wilson fans are happy as hell. Because, you got what you wanted. And Nick Dombrowski got another pitch getting ready for it. Ronnie's catch go to strike 1 is 1-1. And Nick Dombrowski got another pitch ready for it. You swing that was a 5 balls 1-2. Yeah, no. Well, you can call everybody else that's just been in the league a veteran. I get it, we can do that because they've been in the league that long, so we can definitely do that. But the reason why I say the veterans are playing because give Justin Carver a chance to see what the people who've been in the league that long, been there will be that long. So, and Nick Dombrowski got another pitch race for the Rainbow. Running catch go to strike 3, and the Castro was out. Then in the Phillies challenge, the pitch was on, and Castro was called out on a strike. And Castro was out. And Castro, you 1 for 2 with a strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have. Coming next to bat with the Phillies, we got Bryce Harper next to bat with the Phillies. We got one free player on second base, 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Nick Dombrowski got a pitch getting for Bryce going for it. Bryce catch got a strike 1-1. And Nick Dombrowski got another pitch getting for Bryce going for it. Ronnie's catch go to strike 2 is 0-2. The Pirates are challenging the previous call. Really? That's a strike. I don't know why the Pirates are challenging that. And Nick Dombrowski on the pitch and for Bryce Rainbow. You know, you got to put my head there for me to Bryce always doing terrible on swing training. If he plays like this in the regular season, oh boy. Can't hit, then we know there's something wrong. And swinging the miss and that strike during Bryce was out. Bryce Harper, you 0 for 3 with your first strike down. Terrible. That's 3 outs to the Phillies. So score the Pirates at 0 runs, the Phillies at 2 runs. That's the end of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the sixth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Pirates turn the bad. Let's see the Pirates near the turn the bad top of the sixth. It's still 2 0 Phillies. And the three power plays do bad top of the sixth will be Jake McGowan, Colin Griffin, and Spencer Housen. Look at the fanatic. Fanatic, we got a little fanatic on him. Like, come on. Trying to be me. Teach you how to be the. Hey, my God, teach you shit. Okay. Oh yeah, we're switching up the pictures. I mean the characters and stuff. So yeah. So pin change for the Phillies. So James Cabrera's on pitching today. Come to pitch the Phillies to be Jonathan Hernandez. And then we have Pedro Leo replacing center fielder. Johan was batting ninth, playing center field. We got Dylan Campbell replacing right fielder. Rodney Cruz batting eighth, playing right field. And we got a Room Cabrera replacing second base. Right side batting seventh, playing second base. And we got Reno Pinto replacing catcher JT Reno, batting sixth, playing catcher. And we got Dante Noah replacing left fielder. Brandon Royce batting fifth, playing left field. And then we got Carson DiMartini batting third, replacing third base, Admiral batting fourth, playing third base. And then we also got Felix Reyes replacing first base, and Bryce Harper batting third, playing first base. And then we got Ryan McCollum playing shortstop, Trey Turner batting first, playing shortstop. So come at the bat for the Pirates, we got Jake McGowan come to bat for the Pirates. No Pirates players on base, 0 top of the sixth, here we go. Jonathan Hernandez got a pitch connect for Jake Green for a swing away, strike with a 1. And Jonathan Hernandez got a pitch to Jake Ronnie catching up the balls with a 1. And Jonathan Hernandez got a pitch to Jake Green for a swing out with the 5 balls 1 and 2. And Jonathan Hernandez got a pitch to Jake Green for a swing out with another 5 balls still 1 and 2. And Jonathan Hernandez got a pitch to Jake Green for 1. And Jake McGowan grinds out to the first baseman, Felix Reyes. And Jake McGowan down. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Colin Griffin next to bat for the Pirates. No Pirates players on Rays. 1 out, top of 6. Here we go. Jonathan Hernandez got a pitch connect for Colin Griffin for it. Runner catches goes the Bulls 1-0. And Jonathan Hernandez got the Pittsburgh County Green Board. Runner catches goes to strike 1-1. And Jonathan Hernandez got the Pittsburgh County Green Board. Runner catches goes to strike 2-2. And Jonathan Hernandez got the Pittsburgh County Green Board. Runner catches goes to roll 2-2. And Jonathan Hernandez got the Pittsburgh County Green Board. Runner catches goes to roll 3-2 to full count. And Jonathan Hernandez got the Pittsburgh for you County Green Board. And Conor Griffin lines out sharply to the right fielder Dylan Cable, and Conor Griffin's out. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have Spencer Hauser coming next to the bat for the Pirates, and the Pirates players are raised 2 outs, top of 6 to Jonathan Hernandez got a pitch in the face, Spencer Green Board. Runner catches go to strike 1-1. And Jonathan Hernandez got a pitch in the face, Spencer Green Board. Runner catches goes balls 1-1. And Jonathan Hernandez got a pitch in the face, Spencer Green Board. Runner catches goes ball 2-1. That's what I see is. I think I got that right. It's like what is the question that said they try to answer the paper. We said last game. It's okay. And Jonathan Hernandez got another pitch in the face, Spencer Green Board. Runner catches goes ball 3-1. And Jonathan Hernandez got another pitch in the face, Spencer Green Board. And that is ball 4. And Spencer Hauser is walked to advance to first base for the Pirates. Way to go, Jonathan Hernandez. You just walked you walked your first bat again to be Spencer Hauser. Damn it. Damn it. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have Raphael Flores Jr. connects the bat for the Pirates. We got 1 power player on first base, 2 outs, top of 6, here we go. Jonathan Hernandez got a pitch connected for Raphael Green Board. Runner catches goes balls 1-0. And Jonathan Hernandez got a pitch connected for you, Raphael Green Board. Runner catches goes ball 2-2. Defenses on 2-2, so we got Ivan Virtual going to pitch one with Spencer Hauser. And Jonathan Hernandez got a pitch connected by Raphael Green Board. Runner catches goes balls 1-0. And Jonathan Hernandez got a pitch to Raphael. Runner catches goes ball 2-2. And Jonathan Hernandez got a pitch connected by Raphael. Runner catches goes ball 3-3. And Jonathan Hernandez got a pitch connected for you, Raphael Green Board. Runner catches goes strike 1 is a 3-1. And Jonathan Hernandez got a pitch connected for you, Raphael Green Board. And that is ball 4. And Raphael Flores Jr. is walked to advance to first base for the Pirates. And we're going to move in second base to the Pirates, and Raphael Flores Jr. on first base, and then we're going to go on second base. Way to go, Jonathan Hernandez. You walk your second bat of the game at the Raphael Ford Jr. Oh, yeah, Vice did the madhouse. And if you didn't really, oh, yeah, Vice was new cleats, but I know, oh, that, I like that colorway. And he wear them on his feet. That colorway is nice. Like, you customize that, but yeah, that's fire. That's some fire cleats right there. That's fire. That's fire, yeah. And Vice David his new custom cleats in the game. What's in the, then. So coming up next, the vet for the Pirates, we have Emmanuel Valdez connects the vet for the Pirates. We have 5 players on first base, second base, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Here we go. Jonathan Hernandez got a pitch getting for Emmanuel Grayboard. Runner catches struggles on 1. And Jonathan Hernandez got a pitch for Emmanuel Grayboard. Runner catches rolls 1-1. And Jonathan Hernandez got another pitch getting for Emmanuel Grayboard. Runner catches roll 2-1. And Jonathan Hernandez got another pitch getting for Emmanuel Grayboard. Runner catches straight 2-2. Okay. So Jonathan is going to pitch to Emmanuel, runner catches strike 1. And Jonathan is going to pitch to Emmanuel, runner catches 1-1. Jonathan is going to pitch to Emmanuel, runner catches 1-2-1. And Jonathan is going to pitch to Emmanuel, runner catches 1-3-1. And Jonathan is going to pitch to Emmanuel Grayboard. The pretty trying to pick Jonathan and running about is rolled and will advance to first base for the Pirates. Way to go, Jonathan Hernandez. You walk your third bat of the game ahead of Emmanuel Valdez. And Emmanuel Valdez on third base and Robert Ford Jr. on second base. So the Pirates have Emmanuel Valdez on first base, Raphael Ford Jr. on second base, and Ivan Thoreau on third base. Bases loaded for the Pirates. Way to go. Jonathan Hernandez, you didn't get off the damn mound because you just blew the damn bases. And you got Rod Thompson coming into the mound to talk to Jonathan Hernandez. That ain't good. And he's taking out the game. Pitching change for the Phillies. And Rod Thompson, I said enough of you. I got to get somebody else to come in because you just looked at their bases over here now. You got yeah. I know Hernandez learned the bases. Jonathan Hernandez did that. He learned the freaking bases. Yeah. Can't throw strikes. Yeah, I didn't know Jonathan Hernandez was gonna be just as bad as like how Nolan Helfman was yesterday. Yikes! Like yeah. The Pirates can actually get on the board here. If they get something out there, they can score their first run. And then they just be like, or the next one that comes up can hit a goddamn grand slam and they can get 4 runs right there. Like literally. Yeah, they get 1 run by getting somebody at home. Or they can hit it out the damn park and make it a grand slam and call it a damn freaking name. Just take the damn lead. There's red options here that's gonna be happening. And, you know, the sad part, guys, and I know I'm going to say this, if any of y'all remember Derek Hall that used to play for the Phillies, well, he got traded from the Phillies to the Pittsburgh Pirates, and he got released by the Pittsburgh Pirates on August 6th of last year. So now Derek Hall is a free agent. He's a free agent right now, so he has no team that he signed to, so he's a free agent right now. So, which is kind of sad because Derek Hall couldn't even say the Pittsburgh Pirates that he played good for them in the Pirates, but then it wasn't good enough to keep him. So now he is a free agent. I don't know what World Cup out there's going to take a chance on him because he wants to play baseball. Like, literally, he wants to play, but he don't really wants to do this because I feel like Derek Hall's baseball dreams are going down the tubes because can't stay on a team long enough to even stay in the bigs and shit. So it's kind of like, you know, it's sad because, you know, They want to get straight to the team. He can't even stay that long in the minors, even make it up to the next club. So it's like everything just go bad for him. So it's kind of like, so they're just, just out here just like, I got a team to stay on long enough. He wants to show me what he can do, but it's like, stable. So pitching change for the Phillies. So Johnny Hernandez done pitching for the day. Coming to pitch for the Phillies will be Jack Dallas. So coming up next event for the Pirates, we have Enrico Valdez next event for the Pirates. Facing up for the Pirates, 2 hours, top of the 6, here we go. Jack Dallas gonna pitch for you. Enrico going for a running catch, goes straight on 1. And Jack Dallas gonna pitch for you. Enrico going for a running catch, goes balls 1-1. And Jack Dallas got another pitch for you. Enrico going for it. He's swinging that one, goes high in, way right there, that ball is going, gone! Grand slam for Emerson Valdez, and the Pirates are taking the lead. So the score, the Pirates had 4 runs, the Phillies had 2 runs, and the Pirates get a 4-1 score in the top of the 6. Thanks to Ivan Virtual, Raphael Flores Jr., Emmanuel Valdez, Emmanuel Valdez, first grand slam on the first grand slam of the spring training. Now it's 4-2 Pirates. Jack Dallas, you need to get off the damn team, cause you just gave up a grand slam. The guy that Emmanuel Valdez, you are a piece of shame. Man. Yo. If there is somebody we do not know is not even on the Phillies roster, thank God it wasn't one of our regular starting pitchers, because then, that would be terrible. So coming up next, the vet for the Pirates, we have Terrell Johnson next to vet for the Pirates. The Pirates playing some Rays, 2 hours, top of 6, here we go. Jack Daniels got a pitch, gonna bring Terrell Gray Boyd. He's swinging that was a 5-1. And Jack Daniels got a pitch, gonna bring Terrell Gray Boyd. Ronnie catch goes balls 1-1. And Jack Daniels got another pitch, gonna bring Terrell Gray Boyd. Ronnie catch goes balls 2-1. And Jack Daniels got another pitch, gonna bring Terrell Gray Boyd. You see that, Rob? You looking at the game? He just gave a home freaking run. He got a grand slam knocked over him. You see that shit? You see that shit? You bring this pitch in and he gets a grand slam knocked over him. And running can go that straight to the 2-2. Oh, no, I forgot he was the Yankees. I forgot about this guy over him. I forgot about him. And Jack Daniels got another pitch to for running catch goes ball 3-2 for kill. And Jack Daniels another pitch to Terrell Johnson next for Tamayo. And Terrell got another pitch. Terrell Johnson gave up in the ball 6 more base holes. And Jack Daniels got another pitch to Terrell Gray Boyd. And swing that one goes right into the grass. It won't go the way to the wall. And Terrell Johnson running around first. Pass second, stop at third. And Terrell Johnson got a triple, yo. And then Terrell Johnson's first triple in his spring training on a fly ball to the center fielder, Pedro Leon. Hey Leon, that's why you donate people are gonna cost us a damn game, because I'll tell you, donate people just go sell the damn game. So coming up next event for the Pirates, we have Jesus Castillo. Coming up next event for the Pirates, we got 1 Pirate player on third base, 2 hours, top of the 6, here we go. Jack Daniels got a pitch, getting for Jesus, great for it. Ronnie catch goes, balls go down. Yeah, Jack Daniels gave him a grand slam. If you saw that on the MVS Star Wars, you should be pissed, because that shouldn't happen. And Jack Daniels got another pitch, getting James great for Ronnie catch goes, balls go down. And Jack Daniels got another pitch for James great for it. Ronda catches on the strike one is 1-1. And Jack Dale's gonna pitch to the Rangers going forward. Ronda catches goes roll 2 to 2-1. And Jack Dale's gonna pitch to the Jesus going forward. You swing it down with the 5 balls and 2-2. I don't know, my first name Jack, last name Darwin, so you just give me a great swing. Yeah. Brazil, Rollins, that's Taylor. And Jack Dale's got another pitch in boy, Jesus, great boy. And Jesus Casino flies out to the center field, Pedro Leon. And Jesus Casino's out. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. And that's 3 outs for the Pirates. So the score is the Pirates had 4 runs, the Phillies had 2 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. And it's the Phillies doing the red, let's do the pitch, and to the red at the bottom of the 6th. And the 3 Philly players do the red at the bottom of the 6th B. It'll be Carson, DeMartini, Dante Noor, and Renini Finito. The no-name guys again. These are trying to fight for a roster spot. I know these spring training games don't count for that. They don't count for nothing but still. Some of these no-name pitchers are trying they can't even can't even crack the damn rotation and shit. So they giving up home runs like that. It's just like, what are you doing? Here we go. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have I forget his name, David. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Carson DeMartini coming back for the Phillies. No Philly pairs of 8 zeros, following 6 here we go. Nick and Boston got a pitch kid for you, Carson Green boy. Ronnie's catch goes balls below. And Nick DeVos got a pitch for you, Carson Green boy. Ronnie's catch goes ball 2-2. And Nick DeVos got a pitch for you, Carson Green boy. Ronnie's catch goes ball 3-3. And Nick DeVos got a pitch kid for you, Carson Green boy. Ronnie's catch goes to strike 1 is a 3-1. And Nick DeVos got a pitch for you, Carson Green boy. Ronnie catch goes to strike 2 is a 3-2 to put out. And Nick DeVos got a pitch for you, Carson Green boy. He swung it down with a 5 balls to 3-2. And Nick DeVos got a pitch in for you, Carson Green boy. He swung it down with another 5 balls to 3-2. And Nick DeVos got a pitch in for you, Carson Green boy. He's swinging down, goes high in the air, waving in that ball is going, gone. Southern home run for Carson DiMartini, and the Phillies have extended the lead. So the score, the Pirates had 4 runs, the Phillies had 3 runs, and the Phillies get the third run score in the bottom of the 6th, thanks to Carson DiMartini. And then Carson DiMartini got a hit. He's 1 for 1, yo. And this is Carson DiMartini's first home run in spring training on a fly ball to right field. All right. I think, okay, Carson DiMartini, you show me something right there. Did you hit 10 holes in the minors? Okay, well, just make this, you just make this like, hey, you might get a better chance to make the roster. Hey, wait a minute. You got a chance to turn this thing around, yo. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Deontay Moore coming next to bat for the Phillies, no free bears or Rays. 0 hours, 5 to 6, here we go. And Nick DeVos got a pitch, gonna roll you. Dante away for you. Swinging that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Dante no race the first base for the field. Dante got a hit, he's 1 for 1, yo. And Dante no singles on line drive to the right field and loop. Single. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies. Coming next, the bat for the Phillies. Coming next, the bat for the Phillies. We have Benini Pedino coming next, the bat for the Phillies. We got 1 feet on first base. 0, 5 to 6. Here we go. Nick DeVos got a pitch for you ready to wait for one. You swing that was right to the stand as a 5 was on 1. And Nick DeVos got a pitch for you ready to wait for one. You swing that was another 5 was still on 2. Swing that was another 5 was on 2. And Nick DeVos got a pitch for you ready to wait for one. Ronnie catch goes at strike 3. And when Pedino is out, and Pedino, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. Escobar coming next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly, you got 1 Philly player on first base. And you got 1 Philly player on first base. 1 out, 5 to 6, here we go. And Nick DeVos got a pitch for you. Wait for the Escobar grounds out to the third base and gets continued to the first base to the Rose. And it goes out, you for 1. And Dante Moore at second base. So coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Dylan Campbell coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 free play on second base, 2 outs, 5 to 6. Here we go. And Nick DeVos got a pitch for you, Dylan, going for a swing away, strike with 1. And Nick DeVos got a pitch for you, Dylan, running catch goes balls with 1. And Nick DeVos got a pitch for you, Dylan, going for 1. And then Campbell flies out to left fielder, Trent Gonzalez. And then K was out. Then K we 0 for 1. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So it's scored. The Pirates had 4 runs. The Phillies had 3 runs. And that's the end of the sixth inning. And moving on to the seventh inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Pirates turn the bat. Let's see the Pirates able to turn the bat at the top of the seventh. Yeah, I think that's Taylor W. And so it's Steve for the thing. We talk about times another Hanson. And that's given. So big change for the Pirates. So the big change for Phillies. So Jack Dallas is done pitching today. Come to pitch for the Phillies will be Chuck King. So come at the bat for the Pirates. We have Will Taylor to the bat for the Pirates. No power plays on base. 0. Top of the seventh. Here we go. And Chuck King at the pitch connect for you will go for it. And Will Taylor grounds out to the shortstop Ryan Wakeholm to do it to the first base and Phillies fans. And Will Taylor is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have Trace Gonzalez connects the bat for the Pirates. No power plays on base. 1 out, top of the seventh. Here we go. And Chuck King got the pitch connect for you. Trace, get ready for it. Runner catch goes balls with him. And Chuck King got the pitch connect for you. Trace, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is 1-1. And Chuck King got the pitch connect for you. Trace, get ready for it. Runner catch goes the ball 2-1. And Chuck King got the pitch for you. Trace, get ready for it. Runner catch goes to strike 2-2. And Chuck King got the pitch connect for you. Trace, get ready for it. Chuck King got the pitch, Trace, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, that's strike 3. And Trace Gonzalez is out. First strikeout for Chuck King, 1 K. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Wyatt Stanford connects the bat for the Pirates. No power plays on Rays. 2 outs, top of the seventh. Here we go. And Chuck King got a base connect for you. Wyatt, get ready for it. Runner catch goes balls with him. And Chuck King got a base connect for you. Wyatt, get ready for it. And he's swinging that one. Swinging the miss, that strike 1 is a 1-1. Runner catch goes balls with him. And Chuck King got a base to you. Wyatt, swinging the miss, strike 1 is 1-1. And Chuck King got a base to you. Wyatt, swinging the miss, that strike 2 is 1-2. And Chuck King got a base to you. Wyatt, get ready for it. Wyatt stayed for extra time on you. And Wyatt stayed for 5 in the middle of 6 more base rules. And Chuck King got a pitch for you. Wyatt, get ready for it. Swinging the miss, and that strike 3. And Wyatt stayed was out. Second strikeout for Chuck King, 2 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Pirates. So the score is the Pirates had 4 runs. The Phillies had 3 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the battle to the facing Eagles turn the bat to bottom of the seven. The three Philly players to the bat to bottom of the seven will be Pedro Leon, Ryan Rincon, and Kyle Swimmer. So Pedro Leon has no stat line, Ryan Rincon has no stat line, and Kyle Swimmer is 1 for 2 with a home run, a hit by pitch and a strikeout. Only pick Kyle Swimmer back up there, only pick one of the veterans out there. Oh. Because we're going to go out there with two no-name people. Names. 51 name. So pitch A's for the Pirates. So Nick Domowski, the pitcher today, for the pitch for the Pirates will be Michael Williams. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Pedro Leon. Coming the bat for the Phillies, no Philly fans or A's. 0 outs, bottom of the 7. Here we go. Michael got a pitch, get him, Pedro, great boy. The Riders got to go to strike with 1. And Michael got a pitch for you, Pedro, great boy. And Pedro flies out to the second baseman. Good, there you go. And Pedro, you 0 for 1. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Ryan Rincon. Coming next, the bat for the Phillies, no Philly fans or A's. 1 out, the bottom of the 7. Here we go. Michael got a pitch, get him for you, Ryan, great boy. Runners catch goes ball to them. And Michael got a pitch for you, Ryan, great boy. Swinging the base, and that strike 1 is 1-1. And Michael got a pitch, get him for you, Ryan, great boy. He's swinging that one, it's a 5 balls, 1-2. And Michael got a pitch for you, Ryan, great boy. He's swinging that with the 5 balls, 1-2. And Michael got a pitch, get him for you, Ryan, great boy. Ronnie's catching us the ball 2-2. And Michael got a pitch, get him for you, Ryan, great boy. And swinging the miss, and that's strike 3. And Ryan Rincon is out. Ryan Rincon, you over on your first strikeout. The 15, so we can't hardly replace the Cowboys. So coming next to bat with the Phillies, we have here they go. Coming next to bat with the Phillies, no play as always. 2 outs, 5-7. Here we go. Michael got a pitch for you, here they go, wait for it. And so we have one of the guys and then one of the first time and second. We got W is 1-1-0. And then the carry on is first down on the 20 on the swing training on the ground ball to the right fielder. Sheridan momentum. To come up next to bat for the Phillies we have Felix Rios who next to bat for the Phillies. We got one free field, second base, 2 outs, top of the bottom 7. Here we go. Right, we got a pitch gonna be Felix great boy that balls in the dirt, the balls 1-0. And we're gonna pitch three Felix great boy, so that was right to the stage, and that's the 5 balls 1-1. And we're gonna pitch gonna be Felix great boy. And Felix Rios goes out to second base, and kills that first baseman. Lois, that's 3 and Felix is out. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So score the Pirates have 4 runs, the Phillies have 3 runs. That's the end of the 7th inning. Moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Pirates turn the red. Let's see the Pirates moving to the red top of the 8th. And the 3-5 plays the red top of the 8th will be Ivan, Lucio, Derek, VJ, and Carrera Rose. The pitch change for the Phillies. So Chuck King, the pitcher, they come to pitch for the Phillies to me. GMC, Red Phillies. So come to bat for the Pirates, Ivan Butcher. Come to bat for the Pirates, the Pirates plays away, 0. Top of the 8th, here we go. Vasquez, and the pitch get the ball, running catch, swing the foul on. And Vasquez, the pitch, running catch goes the ball 1-1. And Vasquez, and the pitch, get ready for a swing in the miss, and that's strike 2, 1-2. And Vasquez, and the pitch, get ready for it. Running catch goes the ball 2-2. And Vasquez and the pitch delivery out in green point. And swing and a miss and a strike 2 2-2. in urban galaxy zone. And straight down to next to that for the Phillies we have. Next to that for the Pirates we have. And let's go to the pitch for you. And then when it strikes out swinging. The shoulder next to that for the Pirates we have. Yeah. Yeah. The other rules can list the the Pirates. They got no high plays or ways. 2 runs, stop the end, here we go. And let's go to the pitch can then for you. For you rolls can wait for a run to catch those rolls around. And let's go to the pitch for you rolls very good. And let's go to the pitch can then for you rolls run to catch those rolls around. And let's go to the pitch for you rolls run to catch those strike around. Let's go to the pitch for you rolls run to catch those strike 2 1 2. And let's go to the pitch for you. And let's go to the pitch can then for you rolls very good. Okay, that's what's happening. I'm going to the his way soon. And so they was running the guys okay. And that's the same anyway. If it was to raise the first base on the first base. And then they was seeing the ground ball to the left field and then don't say no. They fight about the third base and Collins and the one team. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates here, but he's looking next to the Pirates got one Pirate for first base, you know. Yeah, I got a face get it, and the rest of the face get it, when it can just struggle one. The rest of the face for you, the face for you, the face for you, Candace. So I got that sweet. And see the, the rest of the face for you, see when it can just struggle one, and the rest of the face for you, when it can see the problem too, and the rest of the face for you, when it can do one too, and and that's because of the face for you, see the so even though he's not strike three, and see the was out, that's 3 outs. That's 3 years for the Pirates. In school, the Pirates have 4 wins, the Phillies have 3 wins. And we go to the bottom of the eighth inning. It's the Phillies to the Reds, the Phillies to the Reds, the bottom of the eighth. And the 3 Phillies to the Reds, the bottom of the eighth. We Carson, they will team. Carson, next to the Carson, they will team. Don't take no one and then put them. Carson, and Carson, the old team got 1-1 with a home run. Now we're in the one. Here, I go over. Yeah, 3 for the best, about the Eagle, he calls him, WTD, something new, and then put Billy to What's up, Boo? 49C2, I'm doing well. Yeah, PJs for the Pirates, and we're going to the Pittsburgh for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Payne, Stone, 3 Carson, they will take on the Red for the Phillies, no Philly Bears away, 0 outs, about 8, here we go. Payne got a pitch for the when Carson running, Sweeter is straight on. And making the pitch for you, Carson, running catch good ball 1. And taking the pitch goes to running catch good ball 2-1. Taking the pitch goes to Sweeter is not strike 3. And the Carson their team down. And they will see you 1 for 2. To come up next to bat for the Phillies we have. You have Manny Pazino come next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears away. 2 outs, about 8, here we go. And Payne got a pitch good there for you. There you go, when he catches good ball 2. And then Payne got a pitch for you. And then you go, for it. And then Payne grounds out to the third base and gives it to the first base and Kevin Walls. And then Pazino was out. And then Pazino, you're over 2 with your first strikeout. That's 3 outs to the Phillies. So scoring, the Pirates have 4 wins, the Phillies have 3 wins. That's in the 8th inning, gentlemen. Moving on to the 9th and final inning, gentlemen. It's the Pirates to the Reds. Let's see the Pirates leading to the Reds top of the 9th. And the 3-5 plays the Reds top of the 9th. We True, Diego, Diaz Castillo, and Will Taylor. So pitch change for the Phillies. So good. Steve Mills going to go pitch today. Going to pitch for the Phillies be Aaron Combs. To come to bat for the Pirates we have Canada. Diego come to bat for the Pirates. The Pirates plays the Rays. 0. Top of the ninth. Here we go. Aaron Combs got a pitch to the boy. Diego flies out sharply to the right fielder. Dylan Cable. Dylan was down. To come up next to bat for the Pirates we have Jesus Castillo. From next to bat for the Pirates. The Pirates plays the Rays. 1 out. Top of the ninth. Here we go. Aaron Combs got a pitch to the boy. Jesus great boy. Runner catches goes balls below. And Aaron Combs got a pitch to Jesus great boy. And Jesus Castillo flies out to the right field of Dylan Campbell. And Jesus Castillo down. To come up next to bat for the Pirates, you have Will Taylor next to bat for the Pirates. The Pirates plays the Rays. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Aaron Combs got a pitch to the boy. You will great boy. You see that one that's about 1-1. And Aaron Combs got a pitch to you will great boy. Runner catches goes the balls on the one. Aaron Combs in the pitch to the boy. You will great boy. Runner catches goes straight to the 1-2. And Aaron Combs in the pitch to the boy. You will great boy. Runner catches goes the ball to the 2-2. And go in the pitch, you will runner catch swing and straight to 1. And go in the pitch, you will runner catch goes the ball to 1. And go in the pitch, you will runner catch goes the ball to 2-1. And goes in the pitch, you will great boy swing away the straight to the 2-2. And goes in the pitch, you will great boy. Runner catch goes the ball 3 to 3-2 the full count. And goes in the pitch, you will great boy. You swing it down with the 5 balls to 3-2. And comes in the pitch, you will great boy. And Will Taylor got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Pirates. Way to go, Aaron Combs. You just hit Will Taylor with a pitch. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Trez Gonzalez coming next to bat for the Pirates. We have the one Pirate player on first base. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. And Aaron Combs got a pitch to the plate. Trez great boy. Runner catch goes straight to the 1. Aaron Combs got a pitch to Trez. Runner catch goes ball to 1. And Aaron Combs got a pitch to Trez. He swung it out with the 5 balls 1-2. And Aaron Combs got a pitch to the plate. Trez great boy. Here comes the pitcher to his first baseman to make sure that Will Taylor is on the first base bag. They can send number 1 at first base. And Aaron Cole got the pitch connect for you. Trans to get board. Runner catches up to 0-2 with the 2-2. Aaron Cole got the pitch for you. Trans great board. Runner catches up to strike 3 and Trans Gonzalez is out. And that's 3 outs for the Pirates. So the score, the Pirates have 4 wins, the Phillies have 3 wins. Moving on to the bottom of the ninth, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies to the Mariners 2. The Phillies do return the red at the bottom of the ninth. And the 3 Philly players do with the red at the bottom of the ninth will be Abu Escobar, Dylan Campbell, and Pedro Leon. And Aaron Escobar is over 1, Dylan Campbell is over 1, and Pedro Leon is over 1. The pitch change for the Pirates, the pitch still the pitcher for the Knicks, and the pitch for the Pirates will be Linda Thompson. The cone at the bat for the Phillies we have so come to bat for the Phillies we have Aru Escobar come to bat for the Phillies, no Philly fans or ways. 0 outs. Round 9, here we go. Linda gonna pitch get it with Aru wait for it. Running catch goes the balls with him. And then they're gonna pitch with Aru wait for it. Running catch goes strike 1 to 1. And Linda gonna pitch with Aru wait for it. We swing that was the foul 1-2. And then Linda gonna pitch with Aru wait for it. Swing that was another foul, still 1-2. And then they're gonna pitch it for your wait for it. He dropped that goal. He dropped the baseball. He swung that goes right to the grass, and that's a single. And the room that's going to base the first base for the field. And we're gonna hit 1 for 2, yo. And the room that's going to singles on line drive to the second baseman. And they don't do the Lego. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Dylan Campbell going next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 female on first base. 0 outs. Bottom of the 9th, here we go. Landon gonna pitch get away Dylan Gray for it. Riley's catching on strike with the 1. And Landon gonna pitch with Dylan Gray for it. Ronnie's catcher goes to Rose with a win. And Vander gonna pitch it for you doing away for it. Ronnie's catcher goes to roll two. Ronnie's catcher goes to roll two with a 2-1. And then they're gonna pitch it for you dealing away for it. You swing it down one's a 5 balls and 2-2. And then they're gonna pitch it for you dealing away for it. Ronnie's catcher goes to strike 3 and Dylan cables down. And then cable you 0 for 2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Pedro Leon. Next to bat for the Phillies, we got one free fan on first base. 1 out, bottom of the ninth, here we go. We're now going to pitch connect for Pedro, go right for it. You swing it down with the 5 balls 0-1. And we're now going to pitch connect for you, Pedro, go right for it. Ronnie's catcher goes to balls 1-1. And we're now going to pitch connect for Pedro, go right for it. You swing it down with the 5 balls 1-2. And then they're going to pitch connect for Pedro, go right for it. Swing and a miss, no strike 3, and Pedro Leon is out. Pedro, you're over 2, your first strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Ryan Rincon. And next to bat for the Phillies, you got one free player on first base. 2 out. Bottom of the ninth, here we go. And then they're going to pitch it for you, Ryan, go right for it. Ryan catch goes balls 1 out. And then they're going to pitch for you, Ryan, go right for it. Ryan catch goes balls 2 down. And then they're going to pitch it for you, Ryan, go right for it. And Riley Coons runs out to the second base, Rickens goes to the first base, and Coons and Riley goes out. And that's the ball game. Final score is 4-3. Phillies lose. So the Phillies will advance to 0-2 in the Great Phillies season. The Pirates will advance to 2-0. Damn. Can't even win. They got to watch out to start not going to see each other every going to see. So, not a good day for the Phillies, though. You know, good day for the Phillies. Like they couldn't get the win today, but yeah, so guys, I will be streaming the Phillies at the Washington Nationals spring training game tomorrow night at 6:05 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, gonna do to hear about this one and all that good stuff. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday night, and I will see you guys tomorrow night for the next Phillies spring training live favorite play. Let's go Phillies! Yeah, let's not lose to the Washington Nationals tomorrow night and their spring training home run, because yeah, we can't lose over there, right? Yeah, listen, that's really more than NCT Palm Beach, let's do it again with that one. I'm honest, we ain't gonna play tomorrow. We ain't expecting tomorrow, so you know that's gonna be, we ain't gonna, really, we ain't gonna. Again, is it Jake Irvin? Is that Jake Irvin? Yeah, Jake Irvin, so you know that's a really good one tomorrow, so we'll see how that's gonna turn out. We hope we get the winner with that one. So that guys have a go now, so see tomorrow for Phillies and Nationals spring training game, yo.